What's up, people? How y'all doing? Yeah, I'm pretty late tonight. I mean, come on, it's 2024, but new year, same me, I guess. So, don't expect anything different. But yeah, tonight, as the title flat out says, prepping to do something stupid. What does that mean? Well, I don't know that I want to say exactly what I'm prepping for just yet, but it is stupid. And I need to prep. And by prep, I mean I need to farm revives. Um, that's it pretty much. I'm just gonna be farming revives. I don't know. Maybe I won't be able to contain the stupidity, and it'll just start pouring out of my eyeballs and earballs and all that. But for now, that's all I want to say is that, well, it'll be dumb. But what's up, people? Good to see y'all. Looks like we got ourselves a little slap action, a little double slap action already. Look at this, man. Look at freaking this right here. Hold on. Shackle and James, thank you both very much. Alex, you just missed it by this much. Oof, just barely missing it. But yeah, thank you to the three of you already. Shackle saying, Mr. BG, I have had some mad gains this past week. Dupe 7-star Sandman and 7-star Professor X. Both of them? Dang, dude. That's pretty nutty. Congrats on that, man.
Loves beans.
Congrats. Congratulations. Thank you very much for the euro. James with the buck here as well, saying Necro prep finished 100% a couple days ago. Pull Unawakened Domino or Awakened Killmonger to rank 3. Sure. Let's give it like 60 seconds on that poll, because you know, give people just a tiny bit of time to file in before we do it. But I'll make a note of it here. Let me see. Domino, Unawakened, and what was the option? Killmonger, Awakened. Okay. All right. We'll wait on that just like 2 minutes, and then I'll make that poll. Let me see here. Alex, thank you very much. Saying missed the slap. Alex, it was this close. Mr. Creed also missing the slap. I could never tell exactly when the two different messages come in, but this time I feel like there was a gap there. I don't know. It's hard to say, but these ones hit the screen a lot faster, so yeah. But dude, Mr. Creed, thank you very much for the very generous Ted. Saying, hey BG, just wanted to remind the chat, if you want to look as good as Brian, click the link in the description and buy a bald cap. Oh my goodness, dude, what a message. To start off the new year. That is what I'm talking about right there. If please, everybody, please. The 2024 lineup, much like cars. So actually, cars are crazy. Don't they sell like the 2024 model in like January of 2023 or something like that, man? The 2024 model is like 6 years old at this point in car terms. But yeah, the bald cap, the new 2024 model. Oh, it'll blow your guys' mind if you haven't seen it yet. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Mr. Creed, thank you very much. Thank you oh so much. All right, Happy New Year. Yo, Heathatch, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. I missed you these last 5 years, Brian. Immortal Flash. 5 years. Welcome back. Holy crap. All right, let me see here, though. What do we need to do? So, like I said at the very, very start here, prepping to do something dumb. I can't say quite exactly what that dumb thing is just yet. But, let's see. I guess I'm going to start out by just farming the old apothecary here. Let's do that first. And then we'll go and hit up the old quest. The old quest that is about to be nerfed to the ground. So, yeah. Let me see here. You don't need a new model. My 2019 model is still as shiny as the day I bought it. This is true. This is true. You know, I'm not Apple. I'm not trying to sell you on the newest iPhone every single year. It's more of a style preference. That's all it is. But the quality is the same. Thoughts on the new daily card? I know you're free to play, but the value seems nice. The new daily card? I'll take a look at it. Did Kabam kick off the new year with a strong daily proposition? They're like, oh yeah, we know we gave them a lot of value in like the Cyber Weekend and gifting or whatever. Let's take a little bit more of their money by offering a good card or something like that for the new year. Maybe I haven't looked at it. I don't know. I don't actually know the value of it. We'll take a look at that in just a sec. Actually, let's do this. I think we got enough people in here that we could do this poll. So we'll do the poll while auto farm and apothecary here, and then Fluid. I don't think many people like the new card. Oh, is the new card not actually good? Oh man. Okay. Well, I'll take a look. Let me see. Who to rank up though? The options. Or Diamino and Killmonger. Oh man, I spelled unawaken wrong. Oh well. You guys get it. I wouldn't say all that strong, but for the price it seems fair in Kabam terms. Oh, okay, gotcha. Dude, Dark's Dag Dungeon. Dark, dude, thank you so much. Hitting that mega banana button. I still gotta figure something out with that mega banana. I feel like the first thing that comes to mind when I think of a mega banana. Hold on a sec. Hold on just 1 second here. What's the name? Okay. I think of this guy, but just as a banana. You know, like replace the body, replace the torso and head with a banana, and it's just like flexing super hard or something like that. Man, this banana's got some muscles, got some biceps and stuff. That's what I think of when I think of a mega banana, is Machamp. But yeah, I I don't know how to translate that into something this big to go next to the name. But dude, thank you so much. Dark, appreciate you, my friend. Thank you very, very much. 100% correct. That's a mega banana. There it is. Oh man. All right, this poll is fairly close. I don't know what I was expecting going into it. I honestly hadn't really considered what I would do, Domino or Killmonger. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. It is super close, damn near 50-50, which is always interesting, but never helpful, because it's like, okay, well, what the hell? What do I actually do, man? Actually, sometimes it is helpful to know that, like, you know, maybe the two, maybe it doesn't matter that much. But anyway, what would I do between those two? That's kind of tough. Oh man, Killmonger is really annoying to deal with on defense. Domino, I think Domino's got like some serious offensive firepower as a 7-star rank 3 though. While still being annoying on defense. I think Killmonger is probably the play for like just higher percentage winning. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what's in my head. That'd be like the higher percentage, you know, win play. But I think Domino would be the more fun play. Just because I would maybe still like there, even though Domino's Awaken ability is kind of important, right, for just the degen that comes along with it, but she can still be pretty annoying even unawakened, just because you have to play around her, you know, lucky and unlucky stuff, and I feel like she still poses a threat there. While mostly being just like this massive powerhouse, kind of in the back pocket. So I don't know. I think I probably go Domino for fun out of the two. But I think if I was going for just the highest win rate possible, then I would go Killmonger. Hard to say if I'm at all correct on that, but that's what's going on in my brain at least. Good luck with the decision. All right, Static with the 32 months. Static, thank you, dude. Saying Happy New Year. Happy New Year, dude. Also, WTF, dude, you picked up Stealth Spidey. Listen, I didn't want to, okay? And didn't take the dupe on Blade. You've changed, BG. You've changed. Cheers to 2024. Listen, man, it's a new champion. As much as I hate Stealth Spidey, I could shout it from the rooftops. I love filling out the collection that much more. You know, love over hate, people. That's all it is. Oh my god, get this guy out of my roster. Static, dude, thank you for the 32 months, man. Happy New Year. All right, we're almost done this fight here, and then we'll go check out that deal. Kieran with the 69 months, just with the perfect message of nice. Kieran, been waiting 69 months to say this. Oh my goodness, dude, thank you very much. 69 months. How is there that much time in the observable universe? Good lord, that is a long time, my friend. Thank you very much. Haley with the 9 months. Say, BG, haven't seen you since last year. Oh my goodness, since last freaking year. My little 9-month banana under 69. Hey, that's a big 9-month banana. Look at that. There's 3 of them. There's 3 of them, and there's about to be a bush sprouted out of that banana. This is a time of excitement, I would say, for the little banana to be about to go through an evolution of sorts. Oh my goodness, Kieran with $100 too. What in the? Saying, hey Grant, I love you. I hope I don't ruin your kneecaps going into 2024. Too late. What do you mean? Ruined my knees. Saying also Twitter, please. Okay. Well, let me just check this real quick. See if we got a revive to spawn in here. No, we do not. I haven't been lucky with that, with the revive, the additional revive in this quest in a while, man. Starting to bum me out that I'm not getting the additional revive. Okay, Kieran. Dang, dude. Thank you so freaking much for the incredibly generous $100. But let me see here. Twitter. What do we got? What the hell? What is this? Dinosaurs have invaded your crystal, man. 3, 4, 5-star Sauron in order. The order matters, people. Holy moly, dude. What are the odds of this, that it would actually be in order, too? What the hell? This crystal's rigged, man. Oh, man. What do we got going on here? What are these guys? Are these just new 7 stars or something? Or because Diablo definitely new, right? What about the rest of these 3? Oh, those are your only 7 stars. Ah, okay. Dude, do you like mystics? Do you like science champions? We got mystics. Dude, what the heck though? This is a really strong set of 7 stars. For your only 7 stars? You don't have a single dud, not yet at least. Damn, man. You got Hulk and Titania. A lot of people would say those are like the well, I don't know how much the pool has expanded at this point, but out of like the base pool, the strongest science champs, Sassy is one of my most wanted mystic champs. Diablo is freaking Diablo. Yeah, only bangers is right, Pablo. Dang, dude. God damn. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Let me see here. All right, what was I gonna? Oh, yeah, that's right. This is next on the list of things to do. Okay, so this card, $30. Aren't these cards usually? These cards are usually more expensive, aren't they? I don't usually look at these cards because cards are exclusively, money based. I guess there's already like a daily free thing in the game, just the calendar. But I think the cards are usually like $50 or $100, right? I don't know. Maybe they vary like crazy. Maybe it's all just whatever Kabam thinks, but 30 seems like a deal. Did we talk about what the stupid thing is yet? Mike, I don't know how much I want to say about the stupid thing. Do I say what the stupid thing is? Mike, it's very stupid. I'll tell you that much. I don't know if I want to say. All I could say is that I need many revives. I need many revives. Shackle with the pound. Shackle, let me see. Where are you at? It's one tier 6 class. Oh. We're about to look at it. But you're saying it's one tier 6 class, 10% of a tier 4 alpha right now, and 307 star shards every day for 100 days. Wait, 100 days? Oh my, what the hell? 100 days? I was gonna say, I didn't even need to see this because, I'm looking at it right now, but I don't know if I would have clocked that it's over 100 days, and it's not just 30 days. They're usually 30 days, right? How long have I not looked at one of these cards? Oh my god. Totaling 30,000 though for the shards. Wow, what the hell? 100 days. Guys, 100 days. We might be on Mars in 100 days. I don't know. Let me see here. So yeah, 100. So wait, 15k. Wait. I think you said 30,000. Yeah, no. This is 15,000. Or did you mean 30,000 as something else? Wait, are we looking at the? Am I looking at the same thing? What was your comment? Because this looks a little different than what you were saying. I think, right? Hold on. Your comment is. Oh wait, is it because I'm not? Is there a Valiant difference? Is that what it is? That must be it. Yeah, that must be it. Okay, people are saying it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking at the Paragon here because I'm not Valiant. I see. Okay, that's a long time. That's a real long time. It's not bad in terms of value, I would say, though, especially the Valiant version giving 30,000 shards along with the other stuff. I don't know. It is not like the most insane thing of all time or anything close, but yeah, it's solid, I would say. I don't know. It's just that it's over such a long period of time that I don't know if you really feel it, because let's say Kabam gives like that quantity of shards just straight up. You get to open up a crystal, right? But if they're giving out like a slow drip of shards, well, at some point along the way, you just get to open a 7-star combined with the shards that you already have now and from content that's going to be coming out in the next 3 months. And yeah, you might not necessarily feel it, but It's there. Put that on my grave. You might not necessarily feel it, but it's... Okay, never mind. Dom, thank you very much for the 5 Australia bucks. Saying, ABG, do I rank 5 Absman, Max, Sig, or Doom? Or save everything at rank 2, my 7-star Jugs. I don't have any rank 5, 6-star yet. Let me see. Rank 5 Absman, or Doom, or save everything at rank 2, my 7-star Jugs. Okay. I think Jugs is great. And I think if we're in like a Battlegrounds setting or something like that, you could argue that maybe Jugs would be like the best of that bunch. Maybe? I don't know. But I would say in like just a general sense of like questing everywhere, that both Absman or Doom would be maybe the better play to go with. That said, they're still going to crush stuff at rank 4. I don't know if there's even content that you need them to be at for rank 5. So, really, I think what you do with those 3 is just go with the champ that's going to be most fun for you. I would probably lean towards the 7-star myself, just because I think I would have fun with that. It's fun ranking up 7 stars, but yeah, like I said, for like just general content around the game, they're not going to come out with a 7-star of either of those champs anytime soon. I would say Doom in particular. Absman, he's not already a 7-star, right? I'm not losing my mind. Let's do a little poll here, though. Who to rank up? So we've got 6-star Absman, 6-star Doom, or 7-star Jugs. Is your 7-star Jugs awakened, unawakened? What's the deal there? We should get that in here first. Boo you, bald man. Boo you all to heck. Hashtag God by Messiah. It's a new year. You're gonna boo me in a new year? Oh my goodness. Let me just write down unduped, because I have a feeling that's what it's going to be. But Jug's not awake. Okay. All right. Poll is live. So yeah, I mean, that's how I feel though. I would say going with one of the 6 stars. Probably the actual better thing to do, if we could say that, but I don't think you can make a wrong decision between these 3. All 3 of these champs are very strong. So you go with whatever's going to be fun to you. And yeah. Okay. Let's get out of here. Mike, you said the Valiant card is much better for the sale thing, but I would argue maybe. It depends on how Paragon you are. For me, I'm pretty Paragon. I'm pretty deep in the Paragon system, and the doesn't look nearly as good. But to like anyone who's like maybe a fresh Paragon player, they're getting maybe more value out of it than even the fresh Valiants for their card. I don't know. I think that's always one of the issues with the progression titles, and I don't think it's something that needs to change. When I say issues, it's just the reality of it, where like the longer you've had a title, the less beneficial the rewards and like offers will be as you kind of close in on the next title. It's not like it doesn't have like a gradient to it, you know. You really gotta push for getting over that next hurdle to see the better rewards. All right, I'm gonna end the poll here. Looks like Jugs is winning, and Jugs has, what was it, 44%? YouTube, I need you to update a little bit faster here. Come on. There we go. Jugs 43%, Absman 32%, Doom 23% for the vote. So, Yeah, I think I would go with the 7-star too, just for fun, like I said. But you can't go wrong with any of those options, I would say. They're all going to be good. And every single one of those champs is going to be good regardless of if you rank them up or not. Jugs will be good at rank 1. The 6 stars will be good at rank 4. You're just feeding a little bit of power into a personal preference there, I'd say. Alright, let me see here. Dolus with the 5 saying, BG just posted a message in Twitter regarding my son in Necropolis. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Actually, wait, before I do that, since much of what I need to do prepping is gonna be auto fighting some soon to be nerfed content, then let me get the path started before we look at anything else. Okay, we have an energy refill there, and any revives? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna be getting that energy refill. I guess I'll take the bottom path. I don't know if there's a difference in energy. Well, let's do that though. Okay, let me see here. What do we have on Twitter? Actually, pick this. Do you have a different name on Twitter? Or am I just missing it here? Oh. Double checking, triple checking. Yeah, you might have a different name on Twitter. Let me know what your Twitter name is. And then I'll come back to you. Shackle, thank you very much for another pound. Let me see here. Shackle, shackle, shackle. Message retracted. Uh-oh. Shackle, all I have from you is a message retracted. Was there any other message? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna have to circle back to you as well. The message is gone. Sorry, it just says Brandon. Okay, let me see. Brandon. Aha, here we go. Alright. My son is a big fan of yours. Oh, well, that's lovely. Thank you very much to Brandon, I guess. Or is Brandon you? I'm not sure. But shout out to both of you. Son is a big fan of yours, and I thought you like hearing your thoughts on how he did against Grandmaster in first fight in Necropolis. Not bad in my opinion. This is the first fight? He got the Grandmaster down to 28% in the first go? No way, dude. What? Okay, that's pretty damn good. The first fight? Really? Oh my god. Somebody get this to Abby Doe. Somebody let Abby know this. Because I think it took him 425 revives to get him down to 28%. I'm sorry. That was unfair to say to Abdo. I just picked a name and went with it. Dude, that's really impressive though. First try down to 28%. Dang, that's really good. That is really, really good. Did you just summon Abdo? Oh, Abdo's in the chat. Oh man, whoops. I'm gonna do something stupid. I love the sound of it. Oh man, you know, I just said to Messiah it's a new year and he's still booing me. And it's a new year and I'm still trashing Abdo. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I take it back. Let's kick things off right, and it's all love or something like that. Listen, I saw, all I know is I saw a title of Reviveopolis or whatever, so I figured to use some revives. You did it for the people. We all know it. That's all. Oh man, dude, very impressive though. 28% in one go, on the first go. Shackle saying check X. Okay, what we got here? 7-star roster coming up strong these days. Also, this is the Valiant offer since I don't think you can see it. Okay. Yeah, pretty similar stuff. Just the higher higher tier fragments and double the shards and double the tier 6. Okay. Let's see the 7-star roster though. Dang, dude. I see you also have a duped Venom the Duck. No, the 7-star roster is looking real good though. Damn, dude, I gotta get Deathless Guillotine in my roster just because she looks pretty badass there. Ooh, I really like the look of Deathless Guillotine there. Oh, man. Sick, dude. Very strong. That Hyperion Sin at the bottom. Not for long. Man's about to go to the moon. Even you, Brian, even you. Abdo, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Did you finish though? Was that your final path, Abdo? Are you all done with the Necropolis? Attic with the 5 saying, serious note, anyone here from Simon? Isn't he in Okinawa? Not sure if the earthquake slash tsunami warnings affect him. Oh man, I didn't even know that was a thing right now. As much as Simon is the devil and my mortal enemy, I do hope he's okay. Wouldn't wish that upon him at all. How bad is it over there? I know that was a thing at the moment. I don't know where he is. He's in Japan. I don't know if he's in Okinawa or where he's at. But, you know, he's at least somewhat in that area. Alright, Jason Wild Bunch with the 36 months saying, hey, BG, man, it's been 3 years already. Holy cow. Sure has. Well, hope you had a good holiday, and I miss you, and I love you, and easy path is left side, right? Yes. The easy path, I think it is the Titania path. It does feel the easiest. Like, I don't know. I think that with experience, maybe you could argue for other paths, but just the global node that you have to deal with for that path, I think is a bit easier than the other two. So I would say left side, Titania. In the second section, I don't think it matters as much, especially if you're using Aegon and you have them ramped up. I don't think it matters as much which path is like the easiest. But yeah, I also don't really have any regrets about combining it with the Guardian path, so I'd recommend that if you're not sure what to do on the second side, you know? But yeah. Last I saw, it was 50 plus earthquakes, with one being 7.5, 7.6 range. Tsunami warnings across western Japan. Don't know much more than that. Dang. I don't really know what those numbers mean, but it doesn't sound good. Hopefully everybody's safe there. Dang. Alright, let me see here. Jason Wild Bunch, dude, good luck if you're about to venture into the Necropolis. And thank you very much for the 36 mods. Devon Banks, thank you very much for the buck as well. Let me see. Where are you at? ABG Twitter, please. And check last comment if you will, please. Sure. Wait, did I miss? Did this come through? How did I miss this already? Oh my goodness. I missed the 8-month message from you. Oh man, new year and I already missed one of these messages. Dang, dude, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, don't stream for like a few days here and I'd completely forget what I'm doing. Oh man, dude, thank you very much for the 8 months too though. Saying ABG, how's it going? You know that we're back at this again. How was your day? How was your night? Says you have a great year in 2023. Love you. Oh man. Did I have a great year in 2023? You know, it was a year. I don't know. Try to keep things as positive as possible. And there's been worse, you know what I mean? So life's still a little crazy, but dude, thank you very much for the 8 months. Hopefully you guys had a good 2023. Let me see. So Twitter, let's take a little look-see here. ABG, any thoughts of this guy? Don't know much about him, but just pulled him. I haven't played Vox, so I also don't know much about him. When he first came out, I think some people were saying like, oh, he's kind of not interesting or something like that. But I've only heard positive things about him since then. But I don't really like. Do people use this guy? 7'5", 7'6" is almost as big as an earthquake can get. Oh, really? Oh, damn. I didn't know it was that bad. Holy cow. Well, damn. Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but hopefully we do hear from Simon at some point soon, just to confirm that he is okay. But yeah, of course, all the people there, man. Dang. I love Vox. Want a 7-star bad. Okay. PG was a 2-parter, by the way. Wait, what? It was a 2-parter. Let me see. Here's a part. Is this part 2? Yo, BG, how was your holidays? Happy New Year and wish me luck. Okay. I'm gonna do my first Necropolis run this weekend. Just an intentional path, just an initial path for the death rewards. Farming revives, and do I need potions? Need is a strong word when it comes to potions. You do not need potions ever. Which is why Kabam is nerfing the revive farming and not the potion farming. Because your champ only needs to be alive. So need is a strong word. However, it does make things significantly easier if you have more than just 20% health to work with. Or 40% health to work with, right? Let's manually fight this guy. I think potions in particular are important for like the final phases of the Grandmaster. I would say that's like the time where you do really want some potions. It can be done without potions too. Plenty of people have done that, but if you're gonna like take in some potions, maybe just have enough for that. Maybe just save if you only have a small number. Save it for the Grandmaster. But yeah, ultimately, no, you don't need them. Going Aegon all the way? Okay. You're not gonna catch me with that evade today, Ultron. Actually, you probably will. Just not this fight. He's great, just hasn't been usable in the past few Battleground seasons. I see. Okay, for old Vox here we're talking. Gotcha. Okay, we got a revive up there. Yup. Let's go. Clickbait? Me? Oh, I see. What's the something stupid, Sir Baldy? Do I say, man? Alright, you know what? Maybe I'll let the cat out of the bag. Maybe. Let me think on it for a few more minutes. Okay? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to share the stupidity that I'm doing yet. We'll see. Nonetheless, GG's. Bobby, a first round exit. Oh, talking to Abdo about something sports related. Yes. I, of course, know exactly what you guys are talking about, and I agree. Or something, probably. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Cap Bay? What up, dude? Potions are easy to farm. Might as well get them now that I know the secret to it. Oh, man. You know, I will say this, Cap. I love the data that you've been collecting with Diablo and stuff like that. I'm a little surprised though that so many people seem to still not, like, I don't know, not have taken advantage of the potion farming in the past. They've been there all along, buddy. They've been there all along. I do like farming potions because I am not a perfect player by any stretch, and it's really nice. It makes me feel a lot more confident going into a fight knowing I could take some blocked hits. Whereas if you go in with 20%, you're like, okay, this run might be amazing, or I might just die in the first hit. And that's not really so fun, dying in a single hit. So, like, yeah, it's nice to get some potions farmed up. Oh no, this is gonna be tough. Oh, Hulk, he's unstoppable, man. What are you doing? Don't hit him again. Oh, he's unstoppable. Never mind, he's got it. I think it's gonna be huge for my next Necropolis path. Yeah, I think it also, the harder the fights are, the more it matters to have some potions. Again, it depends on your strategy going into it, though. If you're just doing like the Aegon smash face strat, it doesn't matter quite as much. And revives are definitely the significantly more important part of the equation. But potions are nice. You could also get a lot of potions without necessarily farming Realm of Legends if you just are like good about getting the 22-hour daily event potions. You could do that, and yeah, you'll be like, I don't know, you're not gonna have an infinite number doing that, whereas farming Realm of Legends, it does say you have to have an infinite number. But those potions can add up fairly quick because they give 5,000 health each, the level 4s, and especially if you're like a sigil owner where, you know, you've got a little bit of a larger inventory cap, and then putting them in the overflow and stuff like that, it could be pretty nice there. Okay. Let me see here. Devon Banks with the buck. Devon, where are you at? ABG, another Twitter check. Okay, sure. Well, let's see. What else we got here? ABG, the last one. My roster update. As now with 5 my 6-star crystals to open. Is that 5 to open? I have a generic gem, and wondering who would benefit the most from it. Also have generic stones as well. Well, first off, do you have these 6-star crystals to open? Is that what you're saying? With 5 6-star crystals to open? Because I would always open the crystals before deciding on a gem, just in case you dupe any of these champs naturally. Then you wouldn't want to, you know, burn the gem, waste the gem. Out of this first page here, the Scorpion Awakened ability is nice. If you have any plans to hop into Necropolis or anything like that, Shuri's Awakened ability. So I've been playing an unawakened Shuri, and I value her Awakened ability though. The better player, the stronger you are as a player, the less you need to rely on Shuri's Awaken ability, which means I desperately need Shuri's Awaken ability. I wish I had it, because just being able to block unblockable specials and take, you know, less damage overall from them as well. God, that would have been so nice to have. So I think her Awaken ability is really good. Even if you're not planning on taking her into Necropolis, she's good elsewhere, but especially in Necropolis. You got my boy King Groot here sitting on Awaken though, and King Groot, I mean, this dude's just one of my strongest MVPs of all time in this game. Cap and I were just talking about the potion farming and stuff. I've used King Groot to farm a ton of potions, and he has to be awakened fairly high sig level in order to rely on him. And yeah, but he's just, King Groot is also the type of champion that he can save you time and not needing to farm potions, just because he's a built-in potion himself, you know. His passive ability just heals up as if you're getting many potions in a fight. So yeah, King Groot is my personal pick out of the ones we've seen so far, but those other options are great too. Yeah, it'd be King Groot for me. Only if you're willing to feed him quite a few Sig Stones. I feel like 660 is probably around the minimum for King Groot, but ideally you take him even higher than that. I don't know about Vox, so I don't know if his awakened ability is necessary or how great he is and all that stuff. And then, of course, whoops. You've got Aegon here. There's another Necropolis option if you were at all interested in doing Necropolis. Or just looking to in the future. Okay. Wait, what? Hold on a sec. Oh, there were 3 pictures there. I thought there was only 2. I was like, dude, I just went back to Aegon, didn't I? So like double clicked through it. Just did it again. Okay. If Necropolis is even on your radar in the slightest, even if you're not ready to hop in there today or next month or anything like that, you can save this gem for whenever you're ready, and save the 6 stones for whenever you're ready, and just know that, yeah, whenever the time comes, you could, you know, feed him the gem and all that. So I would like save one for that day, but otherwise, yeah, King Groot would be my personal pick out of your roster there. That's what I would do. Okay, let me see here. Thank you very much once again. It's Fluid sending over a buck. Saying check X, would you have a spare second? You're gonna love this BG meta. Okay, let me see. Well, hold on, let me start the next path here. Let's see. Oh, we got a revive right there. Okay. Oh, we have 2 revives. Okay. Oh my, 2 revives and an energy refill, huh? I guess we gotta grab the energy refill first. I mean, it doesn't have to be first, it could be second, but no, we'll grab that one first. Alright, we'll go along the top side there. Okay. Let's go. I'm surprised I was gonna say I'm surprised I have a bunch of energy refills, but I guess it's not that surprising. Alright. Okay. Alright, it's Fluid. What do we have on Twitter? I don't know if I have a tweet from you. Let me double check things here. I don't know that I have a tweet from you. I think I've looked at most of the tweets that have been sent over to me today. Do you have a different name on Twitter though? Because that could be it. If you don't have a different name on Twitter, then might just be your account set to private or something like that. We'll see. I'll check with you in just a sec. Grizzle G, thank you very much for the buck as well. Let me see here. If it makes anyone feel better, Okinawa is an island very far from mainland Japan. Looks likely Simon didn't even feel the earthquakes in mainland Japan. I pray for everyone over there, though. Okay. Are we even sure that's where he is? Or was that just, maybe he has said in the past and I, haven't heard. Or misremembered or whatever. Either way, dang, that really stinks. But okay. Grizzle G, thank you very much. Steatic with the 5 as well, saying grinding for potions equals trivializes content. It does. Spending money for potions equals working as intended. If they trivialize content, shouldn't they limit them? This is a debate old as MCOC time, and personally, I would love to see some sort of, well, would I love to? I don't know. Because we're going to expand this conversation to both revives and potions. And they do trivialize the content, right? If you have an unlimited amount, it absolutely does. It doesn't matter the source of them. It just, yeah, you get through, right? But I guess this is kind of what I've always liked. The dynamic in MCOC when it comes to using resources in that way to get through content. It's an option, and it's something that you can work towards regardless of skill level, but you just have to make the choice. I think MCOC for me, it's a game of choice where you can say, okay, I will choose to, you know, spend my units on revives and potions to get through content, or I would use the units and choose to spend them on things that will potentially make my account stronger in other ways, and then do the content, or just avoid the content altogether. It's an option too, right? So even if something trivializes the content, I like that choice is there. Now, of course, if you have enough of a disposable income, you can choose to do both. But it's not really an option that the vast majority have available to them. So, I think that's what I like about MCOC. Well, there's a lot of things I like about MCOC, but in particular about like the revives and potions that would trivialize content. I do think that there's room for maybe some other way, but it would be for like cosmetics. If you were able to get through content without trivializing it, you know. But if it was just like a hard lock on not being able to get through content ever, then I don't think that would be the best thing. So yeah, I don't know. Steatic said it over another 5, saying I hate both. Don't think they should be in the game or extremely rare. Would rather have ranks on champs to go into content stronger. But like, how high would the ranks need to be for, let's say, let's even say it's like a fairly small number of players. Let's say 5% of the player base. How strong would champions need to be for 5% of the player base to defeat the Necropolis, even on a single path? Like, I wonder what that looks like. The number of revives for like the top 0.1% is pretty small to go through, and could be done with, you know, 5-star champions probably for those players. But as you go down like the percentages away from the absolute best of the best, I wonder how many revives it is for like the upper 5% as you near that 5% number. So then content, I mean, you could argue that, okay, I would say this. There'd be fewer fights per path for sure. So that's exactly what I was about to get into. You'd have to design the content differently, which I would be all for. This is one of the reasons why 6.2 was the standout content for me, is because even though it wasn't clearly like said by Kabam, every single path or almost every single path that I've taken, you were able to heal up on that path. And I still am a huge advocate for Kabam, like just designing content that provides healing on the path. So if it was designed in that sort of way or something. Wait, hold on one sec. Even if oh crap, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. But it's I don't know, like the Marvel universe, it's even just like in the cinematic universe or whatever, characters help one another out, you know? So it feels a little bit odd in this game that there's not really any sort of systems in place where, like, you don't just have someone pop up and be like, hey, you look kind of wounded, and here's a way to like heal yourself a little bit. It's all through items, and that doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't feel particularly Marvel to me. But it's a video game, so and it's a mobile video game that has microtransactions and stuff, so I get it, you know. But I think if they did design the content in ways where, one of these characters, it just pops up. I always called it like the positive ambush. I love ambushes in game, like the surprise element, right? But they don't always need to be bad. And just a little like positive surprise is so nice in games. But I don't know. Then you could argue, well, depending on how positive the ambush is, does that trivialize the content? Do you no longer need to be a master level player that dedicates your 5 hours a day to getting as good as you possibly can and grinding everything out to stay at the current power levels? Like, I don't know. All right, let me see here though. Alex sent it over another buck saying, your itemless runs were peak MCOC. Everything since then feels less special. For story content, I would 100% agree, and I don't say that in a way of like tooting my own horn here or anything like that. I don't think it was special because of the itemless stuff. I don't think it was special because of me. I just really liked the content itself. And I mean, the content was still really hard. What's it called? By the way, anytime you take this path, you want to start the first fight with a bleed immune. I should have done that. Whoops. Doesn't matter that much, but yeah. Anyway, 6.3 and 6.4 were very difficult. Like, content wasn't nerfed until Act 7. It's just, I liked the gate system more of 6.2 compared to the boost system of 6.3. And 6.4 overall, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it was difficult, but it wasn't as fun. But it's such a subjective thing, right? Some people preferred those chapters to 6.2 and all that. I'm just a huge 6.2 fan when it comes to the design of it, and I just loved it. But yeah, I don't know. I'd much rather them sell the power fantasy, more rank / levels, costumes, relics, etc. Oh, absolutely. But this is what I was kind of saying when I was saying, like, well, how strong would we need to be for even the top 5% of players to get through Necropolis without trivializing it, right? We would need like 9-star champions. You'd have to burn through the ranks so fast that like the rewards wouldn't even be relevant by the time players were realistically able to get through it without trivializing it through additional resources. So I don't know if the game could really be set up to be that way. It's fluid. I didn't forget about you. We just went on a tangent. Let me see if I have a follow-up comment from you. Oh crud! I don't have a follow-up comment from you. Do I have a tweet from you? I still don't have a tweet from you. Maybe you tried to post a follow-up comment and YouTube ate it. I don't know, but I still don't have a tweet or anything to check. If you have a different name on Twitter, maybe try putting a comment in YouTube that avoids the word Twitter, because for some reason YouTube doesn't like that word. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not. YouTube crazy sometimes. What up, Dooley Ray? We need a support class that can heal fellow champs. How would that look? Because they're doing... Is there something like that in raids? Or is raids... It doesn't... Does it have those roles? Because that is how a typical game would handle it, right? Is like, yeah, having a support class that can heal. But how does that look in MCOC? Would there be like a long cooldown on it? Or like, would it just be like a one-time per quest heal? Would there be a way to get it back? Would it be like Torch's ability where, yeah, they can heal, but you have to do a fight with them in order to get the heal back? What kind of striker use was that? King Groot? That wasn't gonna hit. You silly bastard. Venom on Herc as a striker, how come? Oh, I don't know, it's just random. I just attached a striker to champs I was using. I haven't gone through and put much thought into the relics. I love the relic system, but in terms of like how you need to prioritize your game, or like time spent in game, the most important thing about relics is just that you have one attached to your character, and you know, if you have more time available to you, yeah, it's absolutely beneficial to like put the right relics on the right champions, but the less time you have, stuff like that is just not as important. Is APOC's SIG ability a joke to you? I mean, that is what I was thinking about too for healing. Is APOC's SIG ability, but that's healing self, not healing others. I feel the strikers could be implemented in this way somehow, where rather than attacking the opponent, it adds a stronger buff to the attacker. Yeah, that could be. I mean, I always said this about relics. Hold on, can you see relics? Well, let's just relic info. Okay, you can see it here. Okay, so Kabam made it a point to say that this is a battle cast relic. I feel like it's something that I don't know if it flew under the radar or not. There are only battlecast relics currently, but it is a battlecast relic that has a striker, and I was really hoping that when we saw relics added, again, I like relics, so this is, don't take this the wrong way and think I'm just complaining or something. I like relics, but I was really hoping that when we saw relics get added, that they wouldn't all be strikers. Now, that was how I thought at the time. Now, I don't know how I feel about it, because strikers, because they are attached to every single relic, at this point, we're kind of used to them, right? And maybe it'd be a pretty tough sell to say, okay, now we're going to introduce relics that don't have strikers, when they are, like, the most important part of them at the moment, right? It'd be a pretty tough sell, but I mean, maybe you could still have the striker there, but Yeah, maybe it is just a heal, or I don't know. Is there a place in this game for an out of combat striker sort of thing, you know? Where, yeah, like the spirit gauge fills up fight to fight, or fills up in some other way, and you're able to use it out of combat or something. I don't know. Maybe there's something. All of this requires a lot of development efforts. So, for something that is just like a maybe it would work scenario, I don't know if Kabam would be willing to commit those development efforts. Like, and that's not even a critique of Kabam. It's more of like, would players benefit from them putting in those efforts or not? Because like the more effort that gets poured into something that doesn't really work out, it's not that interesting. It's not that exciting. Well, it's kind of a lose-lose, right? Kabam loses like because they don't have something as interesting to sell, and players lose because we don't care as much about whatever they worked on, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. But there might be room for something like that. Who knows? Of course, there's a place for that. This game is so complicated, though, and that would take an obscene amount of dev time to accomplish. Don't think that should deter it from happening, but it would be a huge task. Yeah, I agree with all that pretty much. I don't know how long it takes for Kabam to, like, prototype an idea. This game is so big that I wonder if it's easier or more difficult to prototype compared to like when a game is initially kind of in development. Okay, Devon, thank you very much for another bug saying PS. Wait, hold on, is there a part 1 before the PS? All right, here we go. All right, PG, about to hit the sheets. See you tomorrow. Night chat. Okay, have a good one, dude. P.S. I seen an elderly couple and thought about that rock you hit them with. Oh, come on. I didn't hit them with it. Oh, why? Is this message actually from Clarissa? Just sent secretly through you? Oh, my goodness. I didn't hit them. I just almost... God, I'm still so thankful that rock did not hit. For anyone who's like, what are you talking about, dude? Did you actually try to throw a rock at old people? No, I didn't try to. It slipped out of my hands. I was throwing it into the ocean. And it slipped out of my hands and went behind me instead of going in front of me. And long story short is that I'm never going to throw another rock again in my entire life, because if that had hit them, oh man. I'm just very happy it did hit them. And I think about it every damn night. It's the thoughts that keep you up at night, man. That you don't want to think about, but you can't stop thinking about. What a mistake that would have been. Alright, dude, have a good one, though, man. Thank you very much for another bug. It's fluid. I'm going to check with you again in just a sec. Let me make sure I don't get my champs wiped down here. The champs, like, they auto fight this guy for the most part, but every once in a while there's a time where, like, they won't successfully auto fight. So okay, oh, there we go. It's fluid. Try fluid MCOC. Okay, let's see. Well, no, I would have seen that if fluid MCOC was there. Anything even close to fluid, I'm on the lookout for. No, I got nothing. So, a few things to check. Number 1, if your Twitter account is set to private only, you have to make the tweets publicly viewable and send the tweet again, because I think anything sent while private stays private. Number 2, you have to tag me in the tweet at Contest Champion. That's pretty much it, since you already told me the name is Fluid MCOC, so... I'm new to X, so not sure why you're not seeing it. Okay, yeah, it would be one of those things. Pretty much only those things. Oh wait, hold on. previous message said, I did post my name, new to X, so I'm trying to figure out how to get you to see it. I don't think I'm on private, and I've tagged you in the post. I don't know what's going on then, if both of those things are good. I can't believe you just said anything close to fluid, I'm looking for it. Oh my god. You know, I still hope Simon's okay. I wanna joke, but it's too soon to joke. I still hope he's okay. Okay. Let's see. What do we have on this path? We got a dud. I guess I'm just gonna go down here to grab the tiny energy refill. We've been hit with the dud. In 7th grade, my cousin and I incited a rock war on the playground and we got suspended. I used to do that with acorns. Which still hurt like hell. They might as well have been rocks. But they were just more plentiful and rounder, I guess. Because, yeah, I mean, what time of year? I mean, that's fall time, I guess, right? Back in school and on the playground, and it was only one school that I went to, but there was just a lot of trees over the playground. This is like, it's like third grade, 4th grade, something like that. And yeah, there's just hundreds and hundreds of acorns, and we were doing everyone a favor because the acorns are dangerous as hell in mass quantity, you know. You might as well have marbles on the floor, like scene out of Home Alone, where yeah, you could very easily slip and fall and you know, crack your head open on the pavement or whatever. So we were doing everyone a favor by walking around with brown paper bags and just loading in all the acorns and then using that as our personal ammo pouch to then take out and you know, whip at each other as hard as we possibly could to try to hurt each other with acorns. Pretty natural, pretty normal as a kid, I think, right? I missed those days. That was a lot of fun, actually. We just use fists in school in India. Oh man, well that's nowhere near as fun. Fist fight compared to acorn fight. Oh, give me the acorn fight any day of the week. ABG, Happy New Year to you. I think that the way Kabam makes content, you need a lot of revives to get it done. The way Kabam is doing with the revives is anti free to play IMO. So, interesting that you bring that up. You're saying that Kabam doing away with the revives anti free to play, right? What's funny is infinite revives significantly hurt me as a free-to-play player, as a competitive free-to-play player. I'm no longer a competitive free-to-play player, so it doesn't really matter to me at this point. But one of the ways that I was able to stay competitive was by using fewer revives to get through content. Because if let's go back to like Labyrinth of Legends days. In order to get through Labyrinth of Legends, you kind of needed a bunch of revives, right? Even if you were really skilled, you needed revives because of the enrage timer. And the enrage timer was, there weren't any champs that could play around it at the time. So you were just screwed, right? The time's up. Time to pop a revive. And for that content in particular, it also was very painful if you didn't heal your champions up too. Because there was a node in Labyrinth of Legends that's still there. It still is there, where if you enter a fight with lower health, the opponent has higher attack. We can go take a look at it after auto fight runs its course here. So what people had to do to get through that content was either farm a bunch of resources that really weren't farmable, which is basically like arena, or, you know, like, I mean, there were revives available. I made videos on how to get revives back then. It's not like they weren't available at all, but it's just that you didn't have an infinite quantity of them like we do currently pre-nerf. So you have to use these methods to farm this stuff, or you have to pay. And if you have to pay, then you don't, like, one, you might not have money to buy all of the other crazy offers that accelerate your roster much faster than getting through content ever could, right? Because it's an instantaneous thing, except for like the monthly cards or whatever, right? But think about the like 4th of July deals. Pretty damn instantaneous, right? The power boost compared to going through, like, farming up these resources and going through level edits. So you might not have had money to do both and had to choose. And the content looked much more enticing because Kabam didn't need to have the offers looking as good. They could rely and say, hey, if you want to grow in power, the content's right there. You have to go through this extra step of obtaining, you know, these resources to get it, but it's there. Whereas today it's like, okay, no, the content's there and people are going to chew through it immediately. Necropolis is done with for a lot of people, way more people than, like, you know, Labyrinth of Legends or Abyss was. So now these offers need to look really good, even relative to like the 100% Necropolis rewards. Otherwise, we're not going to sell anything. You know, it's not going to look good and people aren't going to buy it. So as a free-to-play player, that was my way of keeping up, was saying, okay, I'm going to figure out ways to be really efficient with my resources and complete this content with like as few resources as possible, with spending as few of my units on the resources as possible. And if other players have to spend more resources to get through the content than me, I can then save those units that I'm like not spending on the content and pick up more offers that keep me like competitive as a player. I hope that makes sense. So once Kabam, it actually wasn't the revive change that changed this. It was the content becoming nerfed, essentially. So once they nerfed content for like Act 7, you just didn't need revives to get through. So again, players didn't have to spend units on revives. I'm not saying all players, by the way, so don't feel bad if you're a player that, yes, still had to spend, you know, units to get through. But I'm just talking about, like, you know, like tier 1 players. They didn't need to spend revives to get through Act 7. Or Act 8, or virtually all content outside of Necropolis, but even Necropolis because of the infinite revive farm, right? So, once the nerfs to Act 7 hit, it took away any sort of edge that I could possibly get by trying to improve my skills or improve my methods of, like, farming and stuff like that. And yeah, that competitive edge as a free-to-play player is just gone. And then maybe Kabam, maybe their offers still would have gotten more and more out of control as time went on anyway, just because it's kind of, I don't know, what has to happen. You could argue, but players just in general would have, you know, more that they could spend unit-wise or money-wise on those offers too. Because they don't need to spend to get through the content. So I do understand though that if, like, not thinking about it from a competitive aspect, being disappointed with the change to revives or something, but I'm still so in favor. I still really wish that they changed this stuff before Necropolis came out, because I think it makes the game so much more interesting if there's, like, I don't know, the content isn't just immediately destroyed and you have to work to better your roster to get through and stuff. They should have nerfed this stuff when they nerfed Act 3. But that's my opinion, at least. But I get it that not everyone agrees. Hold on. Fluid. Do we have anything from you yet? Don't have anything with fluid on it. Okay, I've tried again. If it doesn't work, oh well, but you're tagged. I'm not private. And I've pinned it to my page as a triple down safety net. Oh man, why? It's hard to look up pages on Twitter, so I don't do that. And you sure that's your name, right? I have a different tweet here that we're going to look at just in case it's yours, but if it's not yours, well, we'll still look and help somebody else out. Actually, yeah, there's no way this is yours because you were talking about Battlegrounds, right? And this person's talking about rank up advice for Necropolis completion. Well, if you're looking for rank up advice for Necropolis completion, you basically just look at what champs people have used to get through Necropolis. I don't know that I'd be the best one to help you with this. Typically, players either use Aegon or they use Kate and friends. Aegon and friends or Kate and friends. That's kind of the most common stuff. But Necropolis is built in a way that, yeah, you don't have to have like a totally set team that you use for all 6 paths. You can really customize it per path. It's just I've only used Aegon and Shuri basically. So I hate to say it, but even though we're looking at your tweet here, there's not a whole lot of help that I can give. But you've got Kate, and Kate can really do a lot of fights in there. So I would look to, you know, the streams that I've used Kate in the past, or just guides in general on the content. And yeah, I would do that. Sorry that I couldn't be of more help to you. But yeah, fluid, I still don't have anything, man. I'm so sorry. Just quadruple checking here. I got nothing. I don't know what the deal is. Sorry, man. Which path is the easy path? The titanium one, I think, is the easiest. Alright, we got a revive and energy refill. Let's grab the energy refill first. Wong and friends? That's true. You could use Wong and friends as well, Dooley. Do you think Necropolis was completed by the average endgame player faster than Abyss was? Yes. I think there was a lot more reason to get through Necropolis compared to Abyss, though, too. Revive farms didn't exist back then. It did. Or at least weren't well known. Well, so I can't remember exactly. It was when Kabam changed the early acts. There was you technically Act 5 revives were always here. 5.4.6, this quest not so much because the maps were locked. But 5.3.6 was always the thing. It's just that it was a lot more annoying to do because our champs weren't as strong. But then whenever Kabam changed the early acts, we found it pretty much right away that you could farm the revives in 3.2.6. But there just wasn't really as much reason to do Abyss. So I think it's, even if there was no sort of revive farms, I think we would have seen players clear Necropolis faster. The initial clear, at least. The 100% clear, I mean, probably still faster too compared to Abyss. I think it's better overall content. I think the rewards are more interesting. Pretty much everything about Necropolis is better in every way to Abyss. But I do wish the content lasted longer. I'll tell you right now, I am the stupidity that I'm doing to grab these revives. I don't know that I want to share exactly what it is, but I'm not going to be 100% clearing Necropolis before the revive nerf. I don't want to. And for anyone that thinks it's like, oh, I couldn't do it or something, I don't even know if anyone would think that way, because it's so obvious that, yeah, I could very easily finish out the rest of Necropolis before the revive nerf goes away or something. I could have done it. I mean, I don't even need to farm these revives. I could pop open the free 4-hour crystals and do it or something, right? But I don't think that makes for that interesting of a game. So I am totally abusing the revive farm before it's nerfed, just because I want to do something really dumb. And well, you guys will see what I'm talking about soon. Good morning, Mr. Grant. Yo, so hey, what's up? Going for that Deathless Guillotine with these revives? Do you need revives? Or are a lot of them for Deathless Guillotine? I'm gonna need some for sure. I really want to get the Deathless Guillotine, just because, I don't know. There's certain champs where just having them in your roster makes your roster cooler. And seeing the profile picture for Deathless Guillotine, ooh, it's one of my favorites. So I want to get the final piece pretty soon, but I don't know. I'm also not. It's weird, like, cause it's permanent, so I'm not in a crazy rush. But I do want to do that somewhat soon still. Staking Groot into Necropolis. Oh my god. I don't know if there's enough revives in the world to do with Groot. It probably is. Oh man. Don't make any mistakes. Started at 8.2.6 and thought I can go out of order. Seems like you can't start the first chapter first. Hope that helps. What is Dr. Peg saying? Dr. Peg. Oh, you were Dr. Peg was the one talking about Deathless Guillotine. Already read it. EG, do you think we are spending more for the same game experience? Whether Cyber Monday costs 15k or 50k, the economy has to balance out for spenders and free to play. Ooh, Hinach. Oh, well, that's an interesting question. Interesting question. Interesting to think about. I don't know that I have thought about it. Spending more for the same experience. Well, let's start with, is it the same experience? I will say, I think that the game has improved over time. There's a lot of things that I critique the game about, and a lot of things that I don't think are better. So it's not like a universal game good now, game bad then or something. I just think that, like, Battlegrounds didn't exist previously, right? And Battlegrounds are a huge addition to the game. Among other things, right? So, I don't know if it's the same experience. But if you're talking about, like, same relative power, then yes. then yes, I think it is spending more for same relative power. I think MCOC is a game that it's kind of made to break you. You know? It's a game that if it wasn't made to break you, you would never need to spend. Trying to find a way to like really put this into words. But there's a reason why we need revives to get through content, right? Like if you played a different game, Super Mario Brothers or something like that, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's designed to kill you a few times. You fall in the pit a few times or whatever, right? God, I can't tell you how many times. Like the old, like it's going back to like Super Mario, like the original on NES. Those guys that throw the hammers, that arc the hammers at you. Yeah, I've died to those 100 million times. But ultimately, like, yeah, it's designed to, you learn and you get through it, and like that's it, you know, you move on. The Hammer Bros, is that actually what they're called? Yeah, the Hammer Bros. Oh my god. I'm talking about frustrating enemies in games. Oh god. Or the stupid guy with the cloud throwing the Anyway, so this game is kind of designed to break you in like every single way, right? The content like kind of taking you down, and yeah, you can get through it by like waiting for your champs to get stronger, and there's plenty of ways to get stronger. It's a good game, right? None of us would be here if MCOC wasn't a good game, but it will break you, and if the game is not breaking you enough, then Kabam is gonna like squeeze that much harder. There's a scene I'm thinking of. I think there's like a torture device, but it's in the movie Sidekicks, which is meant to be kind of like a fun Karate Kid-esque sort of movie. And there's one scene where like the main character, he has asthma, and I guess the way that they're showing he has asthma, he like daydreams a lot, right? He's daydreaming that he's like, you know, on this mission with like Chuck Norris to like save this girl or something. Oh wait, I need to back out. Let me do that before I forget. Right, hold on, I'm at the point. Yeah. The way that they show in the movie, I guess how it feels for this kid, you know, going through like an asthma attack, is through this torture device where it's like chains wrapped around like your torso. He's like laying flat on his back on like a wooden bed or something like that, and he's got chains wrapped around his torso, and like every time he breathes out, the chains get like a little bit tighter. I think it's the same way that like snakes kill you or something, right? Where they just wrap that much tighter, and every time you exhale, it makes it harder to breathe in. Anyway, that's kind of how it feels to play MCOC. Where if basically, like, if you're able to farm enough of the resources yourself, if you have enough time to like grind all the units from arena, that'll and like that's okay, but not okay for Kabam's like bottom line. So they need to find a way to squeeze harder, and they need to find a way to make it that much more enticing to spend and all that. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense, but ultimately, it going back to like the original question from Hinach here, we think we're spending more for the same experience. Again, I wouldn't say it's not the same experience, because I do think the game has expanded in many ways for the better. But in order to keep relative power levels, yes, the game squeezes harder. And squeezes like wallets harder, and time, right? Because all this stuff just takes more and more time, is what it comes down to. As a free-to-play player, if you had enough time to grind the arena, And that was all the time you had. And Battlegrounds hits the game, and it's like, okay, well, here's something else to grind. Well, what do? You don't have time for it all anymore. So you have to supplement that in some other way. Essentially, the game is, it's like there to break you. It's part of what the fun is, but it's also something that, you know, can push people away. And very understandably push people away. Squeeze what while it's harder? Oh, man. Is that what it sounded like? Oh, no. My resolution is to never spend in this game again. I can't play well enough to justify it. I think whether you choose to spend or not spend is fine. This, just in general, you know, not directed at you particularly, Cade. If you don't want to spend, like, that's fine. Don't spend. I'm not spending, right? But I think sometimes, like, if you, it's gonna sound funny coming from me, where it's like, you know, I have a set rule for my account here, right? But I think just as people, we don't really need to have like such rigid stances on things where, like, yeah, maybe you don't feel like spending today, and that's fine. But like, if something comes along and you're like, oh, no, I kind of want to spend on it, I think that's, you know, it's fine to change. Alrighty, I'm gonna go take a shower. Thanks for the stream, BG. If I can't catch you after the shower, and hope you have a lovely evening / day. Hey, have a good shower. Alright, where are we at here? Okay. I think I'm gonna manually take over. Let's Hulk smash a little bit. You can definitely do this faster by manually playing. It's just that I don't know. It's nice to not have to think about fighting while going on a nice tangent. Dude, that's a really interesting question though to think about, Hinach. I like that question a lot. That's like a Enzo level question right there. I feel like I could probably have an entire like 2-hour podcast of just that question. And like prepping stuff beforehand to really think about it, because like that's the type of thing that I was thinking about when I was making my videos about like how the gifting event had changed, of like what type of game MCOC was becoming. And luckily it's gone more away from the trends that we were seeing for a long time, where MCOC was feeling less like a game and feeling more like just an app that you open that collects champions. Right, a game versus an app. It definitely feels more game-like again. Again, largely thanks to stuff like Battlegrounds. But yeah, I think that question is like in that same line of thinking. Don't evade, don't evade, don't evade. Nice. Cool. Wasn't sure if he was gonna evade on that 5th hit. Gonna do another thing where you play for a week on a new account. I will do another one of those, yeah. I just can't tell you exactly when I'm gonna do it. But not to worry, I will be doing it. That's like the most fun I have playing MCOC. Is starting a new account. It's just starting a new account breaks me. It's an example of me breaking myself. Oh God, this sounds. I hope you're okay, Simon. But if you are okay, like you are okay, right? Let's not even say if. Simon's okay. God, he's gonna eat me alive with what I've been saying tonight. BG, if you do another run, can you take Wiccan for Ultron? Oh yeah, I know Wiccan really destroys that dude. I think I think that's my last run for tonight, though. It's going to be a little bit on the late side here. So, I think that's my last one. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, wait. I wanted to look at this, too. Oh, it's hero use. Good. Alright, so we automatically got that. Nice. Level up tomorrow, huh? Okay. But yeah. That's my last one. I'm gonna call it a night here, you guys. BG, is your plan to dump your revives to increase crypt deaths in order to make Necropolis more rewarding by having low revives? You know, I thought about this, and I'll share this idea because it's not going to be possible for me to do. I thought about farming such an astronomical number of revives that you can sort of quantify the number of shards that like one individual contributes to the community. And I thought, what number would that have to be? Because technically, even one revive contributes, right? But I was thinking the number would be 1,000. If you could die 1,000 times in Necropolis, like in one run even, so having 1,000 revives, because it's what, every million deaths is like 1,000 shards or something, right? So if you divide 1,000,000 by 1,000, it's I think, right? God, now what if I did the math wrong? I was just doing this math in my head. No, yeah, it's 1,000. God, math is so easy when not streaming, I swear. I don't even have to think about it. But on stream, I'm like, ah, God, is the number wrong? Anyway. So, yeah, like a 1,000... if you divide 1,000,000 by 1,000, you get 1,000. And so if you died 1,000 times, it's kind of like you're contributing one whole shard to everyone who's qualifying for the rewards. Not a part of a shard, one whole shard. Even though it doesn't technically work that way, because what if your 1,000 deaths, it's just somewhere in the middle. It doesn't actually push things over the edge to the next milestone, right? So, technically it doesn't work that way. But if you died 1,000 times in one single run, then you're contributing one Titan shard to everyone in the community that qualifies for the rewards, which would be a lot of shards that you'd be contributing if you added them all up. But it's too many revives, even though it's possible. Like if you really pushed and played, you know, I don't know, 16 hours a day for the 14 days that the revives will last in the overflow. I don't know what the number of revives that would be, but I'm pretty sure you could reach. Wait, could you reach 1,000 with that? Maybe you could, maybe you couldn't. It'd be tough. It'd be close. Maybe you could. But I won't be able to do that, so that's not the idea. Yo, BG, I'll be in Seattle on Thursday, but not for long enough to treat you to a cigar, baby, next time. Oh, grand. Maybe next time, buddy. Hold the cigars, but I have no interest in that. I know. I'm sorry to hurt you. I know you love the cigars, but we've never met yet, right? Wait, did we? You weren't at. Wait, did we meet before? Were you at one of the Comic-Cons? Dude, Comic-Con feels like an eternity ago now. Where my initial thought was, no, we've never met, but did we actually meet? The last Comic-Con was 2019, and even though it hasn't technically been 5 full years, we are in 2024 at this point. Which, good lord. What an eternity ago. Sanskrit with a 31 months, and BG got a message from Simon online. Oh, okay, he's all good. They're on the East Coast, and the Quakes were on the West Coast. He's A-okay. Okay, well, now that I know he's okay, Simon, you bastard, you're the devil. Please don't use any of the footage That was in this stream or any stream. You bastard, you bastard, you devil bastard. Okay. Can only say that knowing he's okay. Nope, haven't had the pleasure. Okay, that's what I thought. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we hadn't met. But one of these days. All right. That's good to hear about Simon, though. Okay, I'm out of here, you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow might be earlier. I'm not sure. Might be an earlier stream. Either way, out to Kieran for being tonight's biggest D. And, yeah, Kieran, thank you very much. Thank you to everyone else, too. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Night, everybody.